Ever wonder what happens once your offer is accepted? First of all, congratulations! It can feel like a huge triumph to have your offer accepted. This is the first step of many to getting to the closing table and getting those coveted keys. Your earnest money, which is typically about 1% of the sales price, and option fee, usually a few $100s, are due within a few days of contract execution. You can wire these funds directly to the title company or drop off a personal check. If you end up purchasing the property, these funds will be credited toward the purchase price of the home. It is at this time that the title company begins working on providing a commitment for title insurance on the property. This is very important in that this title search will determine what liens and encumbrances exist on the property. In Texas, the liens and encumbrances run with the property. So it is important for you to make sure you are not inheriting anyone else's problems once the property becomes yours. Once your offer is accepted, you will officially enter into the option period. This time period can be anywhere from 0 to 14 days and is when you will have inspections conducted on your future home. During this time, the home will be looked over by a home inspector, a termite inspector, and maybe even a pool, AC, or roof inspector. Typically during this period, you can negotiate repairs, seller credits, or even terminate your contract if you desire. If you do terminate, you will receive your earnest money deposit back, but will still owe the sellers your option fee and any inspectors for their time. I typically advise buyers not to freak out when they receive the inspections back from the inspector. You are paying someone to professionally nitpick the house, and that is exactly what they are going to do. You will receive the inspection report from the inspector within a few days, and it will be over 40 pages long. There will likely be 25 items or so that are deficient on the property, but don't worry. We are here to help you navigate the report and determine which items are true safety items that need to be addressed. We usually advise people to pick 5 to 10 items to ask the seller to repair or provide cash credits for, realizing that you will likely only receive 2 or 3 items addressed by the seller. There are many contingencies throughout the purchase process that protect your deposit. For example, financing or appraisal contingencies. If for some reason your lender is not able to approve your loan, or if your home doesn't appraise, most of the time you can cancel your contract and receive your earnest deposit back. If you're financing your home, your lender will order your home appraisal once we have completed the inspection period. Your lender may require you to pay up front for this, so be on the lookout for that. There are several out-of-pocket expenses before closing, including your earnest deposit, inspection fees, and an appraisal. The appraiser will go to the property to take photos, verify square footage, and put together a detailed report on what they believe the value of the property to be. Within 2 to 3 weeks or so from the appraisal being ordered, a full report will be sent to you and your lender. In the event that the home does not appraise for the contract price, we will visit with the listing agent about renegotiating the sales price to accommodate the appraised value. During this time, buyers sometimes think we have forgotten about them, but that is quite the contrary. This is when we are working hard behind the scenes with the lender, the title company, surveyor, appraiser, and many other parties to ensure that your purchase is completed without a hitch. Once the appraisal and title commitment is completed, you are getting very close to the finish line. A lot of our clients get very excited at this point because the major steps are out of the way. The next step is getting your final loan approval or clear to close. Your lender is going to be asking you for all types of documents and signatures to obtain final loan approval. It is very important to not make any big purchases while you're trying to buy a home or open any new lines of credit, and that includes buying anything with 0% financing. Once a clear to close is issued by the lender, they will begin working very closely with the title company to prepare your closing documents. It is at this time that we will schedule the official closing date and time. This is also when you can schedule your movers to come and the utilities will be turned on at your new home. We can even make arrangements for you to sign remotely if it is not convenient for you to come to the title company and sign in person. We would love to be the group that walks you through this process and ensure you are presenting the cleanest offer possible. If you are looking for a home in East Texas, our team would love to help. Learn more about us online at JulieWoodsandAssociates.com. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Julie Woods & Associates Real Estate Firm.